My name's Adam Hills. Welcome to Spicks and Specks, the music quiz show that got puffed out climbing the stairway to heaven, so took the elevator instead. Our two team captains each and every week are the brassy Alan Bro and the windy Miff Warhurst. Alan's first guest tonight began a career in music, became an integral part of the industry, but will forever be associated with the word prisoner. No, it's not Glenn Wheatley. Please welcome Jane Clifton. Alan's second team member is a comedian and a father of one who delights audiences with his mature, incisive observations on the human condition and embarrasses his daughter with his shocking old dad jokes. Please welcome Lawrence Mooney. Miff's first guest tonight is the lead singer of the hugely successful Aussie metalcore band Parkway Drive, who once got pneumonia after touring Europe when he had to sleep in fields and on floors. We're not sure if it was a rock tour or a Kon-Tiki tour. Please welcome Winston McCall. Welcome, sir. This final guest tonight is a comedian who grew up with two great loves in his life, football and Bon Jovi. He didn't know whether to be a rock star or a ruck star. Please welcome Peter Helliar. Now, firstly, I want to welcome Winston to the show.
Thanks.
Because now I'm aware of Parkway Drive's music. It is quite hardcore. And yet you're massively excited about being on Spicks and Specks.
Yeah, kinda.
Can I ask you a question, though? Like, I get confused because there's so many different terms for different types of metal, and with your band, I couldn't quite place it. What are Parkway Drive?
We're a sound, put it that way. You can't put a name on a sound and make it sound any different. So, for us...
Hellierism, right there.
Okay. Pete, I want you to do that after every joke tonight.
Yeah.
That's my boom tish. Yeah. Let's hope I get to do it.
If people don't know, this is a clip of Parkway Drive and Winston, and the song is called Karma.
Winston, where does that hardcore voice come from?
I'm not quite sure who started it. I didn't know that there was any technique behind it when I started. I didn't know what to do, except someone said, hey, want to try out for this band that we're jamming in the garage? And I was like, yep, I'll just yell as loud as I can. That's literally all I did. And then the next day I couldn't speak.
Do you use your metal yelling voice when you're yelling at people, like, on the street? Like, if I was in a metal band, like, usually if I'm yelling...
things in cafes?
Yeah, well, if I'm yelling at my kids, I was like, kids, come on, get in the band. But if I was in a metal band, I'd be like, kids, get in the band.
Miff and Alan are going to pick a topic. Everybody will be quizzed on it. Your choices tonight are torch songs, virtuosos, bluegrass, and metal. Alan, you can pick the first topic tonight.
We'll have torch songs, please.
Sure. Miff?
Metal.
Thanks.
All right, we'll start with torch songs. Everyone on your buzzers, let's play Spicks and Specks. First question for 1 point. The heart-wrenching torch song Ne me quitte pas by Jacques Brel is better known in English as what? Yes?
If You Go Away.
Yes, If You Go Away. First time you go. Yes. Next question for 2 points. The 1976 torch song Don't Cry Out Loud has catapulted a number of singers into the charts. Name the Australian who composed it and the American lyricist.
Oh!
Yes.
Wasn't it Peter Allen?
Yes, Peter Allen composed it.
And what was the other half?
The American lyricist.
Is it Carol Bayer Sager?
It is Carol Bayer Sager. Yes, 2 points. Don't Cry Out Loud was first heard on the Peter Allen album called I Could Have Been a Sailor. So basically, Peter Allen married Liza Minnelli and had an album called I Could Have Been a Sailor. The signs were there, people. The signs were there. Finally, have a listen to these 3 versions of the classic ballad of unrequited love, Without You. Name all 3 artists performing. Yes.
Well, we've definitely only got one, so
yeah.
Mariah was the first one.
Mariah was the first one.
The second one was...
I'll tell you what, I'll give you all a clue. The second one was the original from 1970, and the last one was the male version from 1971.
Both of those are no help.
I think Nilsson was one of them, wasn't he?
Yes, Harry Nilsson was the last one. Yes, well done.
Was that from his album Nilsson Schmilsson?
That's the one.
Yes.
It was.
Is that the one where he just gave up and appeared on the front cover in his dressing gown, Brian Wilson style?
Yeah,
I think so. I like that cover.
That's how I'm going out.
Yeah. I'm already there.
That's how I go out most days.
The middle version was Badfinger from 1970. Now, before we go on, also I want to mention that Jane is no stranger to this studio. Been here many a time with Countdown.
I have.
Had a hit with The Girl on the Wall.
I had 1.5 hits.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I did. I had Girl on the Wall and half of Taxi Mary with Jojo Zepp. So I say I had 1.5 hits.
Yep. Well, here is 2/3 of... This is Jane with The Girl on the Wall.
It's Wendy Harmer and Jane Turner.
No.
It is. Everyone's in this group. Yeah, sister. Colette Mann.
Colette Mann.
Wendy and Jane. My sister. Deborah Millara.
So who was it? I spotted Colette Mann.
Yes.
Who else was in that clip?
Wendy Harmer and Jane Turner being the punks up the back.
Right.
And I just asked all my friends to come down and be in the clip for nothing, as you do. And
Yep.
they all came and did it.
And how much was that clip made for?
Oh, I can't remember. It was during the war. I can't show.
Now, Jane, we've had a lot of people on the show who call themselves triple threats, people that can sing, act and dance. You're, I think, possibly the first person we've had on the show who's a double threat.
I can't dance.
You're
at
dancing
all.
not so much?
No. I was once told by Betty Pounder, who was a famous Melbourne choreographer, that I had lovely arms, which means you've got 2 left feet, but I do a lot of this work. Lovely arms.
Oh,
but
nice.
Shocking feet.
Speaking of dancing and singing and things like that, in the late 70s, you were involved in happenings, weren't you?
No, I
in
was. Happenings, yes.
Melbourne? What occurred at a happening?
Happenings were where you arrived, say, at a gig with your face painted and, white with big long streaks from your eyes, and you did sort of hands across the sea, lovely arms, dancing, and took a lot of drugs, and basically just happened.
So it's like a
Sometimes
rave.
you take your clothes off.
Sometimes you take your clothes off.
Yeah, sometimes
Would
not.
you have sex with strangers?
Quite often.
What are happenings called now?
They're called raves, I think.
They're called Saturday night at my place.
All right, let's get on to metal. Your first question for 1 point.
Oh, God.
Name the punctuation mark that metal bands like to put above the O's and U's in their names. This side, yes?
Umlaut.
Yes, umlaut is what I was looking for.
We've got to get in.
For 2 points, I want the name of the US Metal Festival tour held in July and August of each year.
Oh, sorry, too early.
Yes, no, go.
Ozfest.
Ozfest.
Ozzy Osbourne.
And organised by who?
Oh,
At least give me a chance to answer something. Ozfest, of course, founded by Ozzy Osbourne and his wife Sharon Osbourne, both of whom organise the yearly tour. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Sharon does most of the organising.
Sharon! All these people doing that front garden. It's your festival, Aussie.
All right, finally for 3 points, here are 3 iconic metal album covers. Name the bands that released them. Yes.
Now, right-hand side is Vulgar Display of Power by Pantera.
Yes.
The middle is Iron Maiden, it'll be Number of the Beast.
Yes.
And then Motorhead. Motorhead?
Alan Bro, 3 points.
Winston, does your crowd slam dance?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the scariest part about going to a metal gig. The first metal gig I ever went to was a band called Arm the Insane. And
Okay.
which is it's a great name and a great sentiment. And the music started, and I hadn't been to a gig like that before, and they just start slamming their bodies into everyone. So you've got to join in for survival. And so it was just going off, and there's the lead singer's screaming into the microphone, and then the song finishes, and there's this pause, and he goes, "Excuse me, someone's lost a jumper."
Love those moments. They're great.
At the end of the first round, the scores are Miff, Winston, Pete on 3 points, Alan, Jane, Lawrence in front, 8 points. Teams have to buzz in and identify the tunes being performed live in the studio. Tonight, your songs are being played by Mick Stewart on an instrument of his own invention called the Palimba. Song 1, please. Yes.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. Song 2, please. Yeah?
It's baby, baby.
Next song, please. Yeah.
Dream a little dream of me.
Yes, it is. By Mama Cass. Next song, please. Yes.
Don't think twice.
Yes. What's the next line?
Better in your
Another
advice.
touch of paradise.
Oh, it's
Just another day in paradise.
there it is. It was Phil Collins' Another Day in Paradise. Final song, please. Yes.
All I know is it's on the Tetris soundtrack.
Yes, it's the theme from the computer game Tetris.
Nice
And would you please thank Mick Stewart? At the end of that round of scores are Mick, Winston, Peter on 6 points. Alan, Jane, Lawrence in front still, 10 points. I'm going to show each team a photograph. You have to work out whether the person in question is a musician or a serial killer. Alan, Jane, Lawrence, here is your first photo. Is this person a musician or a serial killer?
That's a musician, I reckon. And is that a lady or a man?
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
That could be a lady serial killer. What do you think?
I'm thinking composer.
Yeah.
Hard times.
Very hard times.
I'm thinking serial killer.
You are?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the eyes. I've got the cold eyes.
Alan,
I'll
Lawrence
say
says composer. Jane says serial killer. I say it's a current photo of the little kid from Hey Dad.
Hard times. Hard times.
I'm going to say musician. I think that it's a musician.
That is the English composer and suffragette musician Dame Ethel Smythe. Smith, Winston and Pete. Here's your first photo. Is this a musician or a serial killer?
Oh, well, immediately you go musician, because he looks pretty cool. He's got the thin tie, he's got the smoke, he's got the cool hair. But, you know, there's well-dressed serial killers out there.
Well, I'm saying if you don't know him as a musician and he looked that good, he probably didn't make it, so he's probably a serial killer.
He looks worried. I mean, that could be because he's killed somebody or album sales. It's hard to say.
Smith, what do you reckon?
Anyone got a coin?
I got a pen.
All right, no, let's go.
Sorry, I left my money in the dressing room. I didn't bring it. I didn't think I needed money on the show tonight. I'm sorry. I know it's the ABC, but come on.
You're going to have to insert $1 to keep the show going.
OK, what do you think?
I think it's one or the other.
OK, what do you think?
I'll say killer.
I think killer.
Killer? That is London East End gangster Reggie Craig. Towards the end of his life, Reggie's twin brother Ronnie Cray admitted to being a fan of Kylie Minogue. I know, which conjures the image of a tough South London gangster asking the question, are you going to do the locomotion with me, or am I going to have to cut you up? I can't get what came out of your head out of my shirt.
That was good.
Alan, Jane, Lawrence, here is your second photo. Musician or serial killer?
Oh.
It's neither. It's former Carlton centre half-back Bruce Dooley.
I reckon that's a Russian or vaguely Eastern European composer.
Or it could be a Russian serial killer. I don't know why I'm picking on the Russians, but...
I reckon he's early rock and roll because he's got some crazy eyeshadow on.
He has, hasn't he?
I say composer, musician.
Yeah, composer.
OK, we're going to go with some sort of composer.
That is French serial killer Henri Desiré Landru.
Damn!
Was found guilty of 11 counts of murder in December 1921 and executed a few months later. Mick, Winston, Pete, here's your second photo.
Okay.
Musician or serial killer?
Oh, it's Rodney Dangerfield. I reckon that's a musician.
He looks too grumpy to be a serial killer, to be honest.
Yeah, because they're happy doing what
Yeah,
they're doing.
they love their work. They love it.
Serial killers are always he was a really nice guy. He kept to himself.
Exactly,
Didn't go out
exactly.
much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that guy looks like a nosy neighbour to me.
What do you think?
I'm going musician. I'm pretty confident with this.
I'm with you on that. We will go musician.
That is a portrait of French composer Edgar Varese.
Good game. Good game.
After that round, the scores are Miff, Winston, Pete on 8 points, catching up to Alan, Jane, Lawrence on 11 points. One member of each team has to draw song titles for their teammates without using words or numbers. Your teammates have to identify those songs. Lawrence will be drawing first for Alan and Jane. Ladies and gentlemen, Lawrence Mooney.
Yay! Come on!
Be good.
Are you right-handed?
I'm left-handed.
Oh, well, you go on this side then. Right, Lawrence.
Right.
I'm going to give you a quick look at your first one. That's your first one. Your time starts now.
Water. Smoke on the water.
Take me to the river.
Take me to the river is exactly right.
Devil.
Devil.
Devil woman. The devil went down to Georgia.
Devil moon. Old devil moon.
Crying.
Devil's tears. The tears of the devil.
Crying devils. Crying gallstones of a devil.
Stones of the devil.
Sympathy for the devil!
So obscure.
The next one.
Road. Ladder. Brick. Another brick in the wall.
Triangle on the wall. Person jumping over the wall.
On top of the wall.
Girl on the wall.
Girl on the wall. It's Jane's song.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sun. Earth. Compass.
A
Time.
time clock. Time after time. No.
Time
Alarm. Time to get up. Wake up call.
One.
Oh, yes.
Tick tock.
TikTok by
TikTok.
Kesha. Yes.
Smile.
No.
Cup.
Okay, yep.
Face. Earth.
The world.
Bacon and eggs. Breakfast.
Breakfast. Breakfast at
Breakfast at
Tiffany's.
Sweethearts.
Breakfast at Sweethearts. That's the one. And time's up. well done. That was 5 for Lawrence Mooney. Thank you, Lawrence. Well done, Lawrence Mooney.
Well done.
Pete, you'll be drawing to your side, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Helliar.
Come on, Pete.
Here's your first one. Your time starts now.
Interesting.
Is that a horse? Horse with no name? Wild horse.
Keep going. Yep, you're on the right track.
Horses.
Riding on the
Oh,
horses.
I'm lucky that was a tail.
Buy me a pony.
Buy me a pony.
Oh, banana? No.
I think it's wine.
Is it wine?
Wine? Glass?
Still the wine.
Raise your glasses?
Yes, Raise Your Glass by Pink. I'm going to give you that.
That's a person. That's,
Two people.
People by Barbara Streisand. Yes! Okay.
Ronald McDonald.
Not as far off as you'd think.
Cauliflower.
Closer to the first one.
Oh. Is that an afro?
Yes.
Kinky afro.
Kinky Afro by the Happy Mondays. Yes.
You don't hear that kinky afro much anymore.
I see where you're going.
That's a circle.
Yep.
Crying, tears. Is that a halo or something? No.
It's not a halo.
Is it a planet?
Tears of Saturn. Oh, we got a tune as well.
rain.
What did you have? Tears of Saturn, did you say before?
Yeah,
That's the closest you've come so far.
Night Train.
Oh, that's the band, by the way. That's the band.
Oh, by train.
That's
Drops of Jupiter.
Drops of Jupiter. Yeah. Peter Helliar, also 5 points. At the end of that round, Mick, Winston, Peter on 13 points. Alan, Jane, Lawrence still in front, though, 16 points. Teams, hands on your buzzers. 1 point for a correct answer, 1 point off for a wrong answer. Your questions start now. The group No One Ever Really Dies, yes,
NERD nerd.
are more commonly referred to as what? NERD. Heavy metal band Sepultura hail from which country? Yes.
Brazil.
Yes. By what name is the late and hugely influential British DJ John Robert Parker? Yes.
John Peel.
John Peel, better known. Fictional music acts Mitch and Mikey, The Folksmen, and the New Main Street Singers. Yes.
A Mighty Wind.
A Mighty Wind was the film they were all in.
right.
Have a listen to this. Name the song. Yes.
Rock Lobster.
Rock Lobster, B-52s. A ragga and a tala are melodic. Yes.
The Indian music for the sitar.
Rhythmic structures in the classical music of which country? India, correct. Both released in 1977. Which David Bowie album came first, Low or Heroes? Yes.
One or the other.
Say Heroes.
Heroes.
No, it was Low. What are the only lyrics in Elton John's song Song for Guy?
There aren't any, are there?
No, there are lyrics in it. 3 words.
Song for
Song
Guy.
for Guy.
No.
It's as good a guess as any, isn't it?
No, life isn't everything. And your final question, finish these lyrics from the 1997 Blue Boy hit Remember Me. Gang, 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 gang.
Life is everything.
At the end of the show, the final scores were Miff, Winston, Pete ended up with 14 points. Alan, Jane, Lawrence won the day, 20 points. Please thank all our guests for tonight, Jane Clifton, Lawrence Mooney, Winston McCall and Peter Helliar. And of course our 2 team captains, Alan Bro and Mick Wyatt. Now, earlier in the show, we saw a clip of Winston's metalcore band Parkway Drive and a song called Karma. Tonight, acclaimed songstress Ali McGregor, accompanied by Paul Retke, will showcase the lyrics of that song in a way that even Winston hasn't heard. Thanks for watching Spicks and Specks. My name's Adam Hills. Good night, Australia.
Crashing to the surface, my convictions lay bare before the tempest. As chaos explodes around me, I find find myself in the jaws of destruction, tested by the force of the tempest, pushed to the point of no return, losing ground. Let the steel of my resolve be not bested by the sum of my fears. Clarity unfolds, a moment's calm in the eye of the storm. Relentless, I search onward, surfacing. No regrets, no second chance. Nothing will hold me back. Shipwrecked bones carry my seasick heart home. Oh, shipwrecked bones carry my seasick heart home.